Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with ReZero Season 4 episode number 9 reaction. Okay, in the previous episode, Subaru has forgotten everything that has happened when he came to the world, from the very beginning. So basically his memory has been kind of resetted. He knows nobody, but obviously everyone else is kind of trying to be like, all right, it's fine, don't worry about it. Especially Emilia and Beatrice has been very um very what's that word, very accepting of this whole thing. And Subaru was also trying to think of what to do, and yeah, he died. But the first death that happened, he couldn't remember it, so he literally repeated the whole thing. Kind of realized that everyone other than Emilia and Beatrice are kind of questioning whether he's useful now or what's going on, which made him feel betrayed. So he tries to kind of he becomes like paranoid about them again, falls to his death very brutally, one of the most brutal scenes I've ever seen in ReZero up until now, and gets traumatized, and then he dies again, and this time in the hands of Reed. No, not die, sorry, he gets injured in the hands of Reed as Freya, and he gets got he's taken back to the healing section. Yeah, so all these things are happening. In the end, Subaru kind of leaves the tower. Obviously, Shaola said that do not leave the tower. If you leave the tower, I won't be able to save you guys. And that's exactly what happens at the end of this episode. Shaola kind of becomes this some kind of like something happens to her. So yeah, I'm guessing he's gonna die again. So yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, let's get started. I'll be putting the timer over here. Sync the timer to the video and watch it alongside my reaction. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, here we go. Oh god, he's gonna get sniped. Oh, he's gonna get oh yeah, I forgot about the thing. Oh damn. Well, the second shot is going to hit Subaru, I'm guessing. Oh, never mind. Quicksand. Oh, okay. So he survived. Oh. Yeah, all the monsters that got. Yeah. Oh. Alright, well, he didn't get sniped, but, he got sucked in, I guess. Right. Hmm. Oh no, not this again. This is not going to go well. That's the third one. Oh, he's gonna die. How many times was it before? A fork will come, right? I guess, why am I assuming this is the same place? Oh god, he dropped his water. Oh. uh, what the hell? What? Oh, okay. What? Wait, what happened? He got teleported? He's like, right. Damn. Oh my god. Oh yeah, in his head, everyone's like, this is like singing. Okay. What's that run? Hey yo. Oh, wait, what happened to Shaula? Whoa, what the hell? Wait, alright. No, 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 wait a minute. Who the hell is strong enough to. Yeah. Okay, something. Oh, wait. Was it Shaula? Because she said that if someone steps outside, he didn't mention whether it would be like. I think she's like said like she was gonna kill everyone if anyone steps out of the. So I'm guessing Shaula killed them and then killed herself or something. But no, I don't know. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, someone's coming. It's footsteps. Oh, wait, was it you? It was like, like gouged like sections of. Oh God, damn. Ah, it's bleeding. Alright, now what? Is this what killed them? What is this? What the hell? Oh! Yeah, this is probably what killed them. What is this? Oh! Lizard. Wait, where did she shove him? Oh, yeah, the wall. Oh, God. Oh, footsteps again. Who is it this time? What the hell? What is that? Is that Rem? What? Are you for real? What? Wait. Um, when we saw Ram died, was Rem in the wheelchair? I cannot remember. No! No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, he's like, oh yeah, you're back. Oh, the place he stabbed her. Wait, did he not tell them about his memory loss this time? I think he didn't tell them. Yeah, he's not going to tell. There you go. Yeah, I think that's a. Yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly. Or some. Hmm. Oh my god. Yeah. Who? The hairstyle looked like Rem's hairstyle. Yeah. Oh god, here we go. Yeah, amazing. Mom? Hmm. Yeah. No. Or are they going to reveal? Because they're technically they were going to reveal about Echidna. I guess that's why they came here because Okay, here we go. Wait, did he ask Shaula about? He's you. Yeah, he's being very vague about it because he doesn't remember. Yeah, here we go. Well, I'm guessing she was probably going to die very soon. If not, then that's well and good. Next time we can try the second dialogue option. Yeah. Wait. Oh, he thought he he might try to kill him or something. That's why he kept Shala there. Yeah. Another thing I realized, I'll talk about this later. He's talking about him as if he's someone else, like in third person. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Oh. Okay. You need to chill. Yeah. Meili. Yeah, she was there and you didn't notice her? I guess she came later in. No, because she, yeah. Yeah. Play with Shauna. Did you lose your memory? Did she realize? Okay, never mind. I thought she realized. What? Wait, what happened there? Wait. Wait. So, oh, he's. No, wait. Is it. Wait a minute. Oh. Empty shell. Right. Hmm. Is there someone who can possess, like, characters when they're out of commission? I'm not talking about only Subaru. Because I think the one that, like, the one that told Subaru that, oh, get it right next time, that was Rem. But it was not Rem at the same time. Someone was possessing her. Same with Subaru. Whenever Subaru loses his, like, consciousness, someone's possessing him. And I feel like it is possible the same thing happened with others as well. Someone else got possessed and probably pushed Subaru. I'll go back to that section and see if it's Rem. Okay, that's it. So there you go. That was episode number. Wait a minute. Episode number 9. Alright. So here's the thing. Like I was saying, I think this is like he's getting possessed. Not only him, I think like different characters, when maybe they're out of commission, they are getting like possessed by someone, and then these things are happening. So that's why whenever Subaru's like doesn't have like any memory, he, something weird is going, like this happened as we saw. And there was that scene where they showed like this weird type of a scream when when Mary kind of whispered in his ear. Immediately that happened, weird type of a scream came, flashed, and bam, Subaru, this is happening. This happened before as well when he fell down into the quicksand. He fell down. There was a section where his memory is gone, and that section is represented by that weird scene where something happened. I'm going to go back to that part and see what that weird type of a transition was. So, and then when Subaru wakes up, yeah, he, like, all of the others are dead. Same thing happened. Now that would mean who, like, like someone is like kind of possessing Subaru at that moment. But then that would also ask, like, be like, bring out a question: who pushed Subaru, and who attacked Subaru back when Patrash saved him that time? It seemed like it was Rem. I'm gonna go back. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, that is Rem. Come on. Blue hair, right? Yeah. And she calls her hero, which is something like Rem called Subaru before. So yeah, so then, like I was saying, it's not Rem in particular, I'm guessing. It is like, I'm guessing there's someone here who is like hopping bodies. And when they're doing that, like the other person is either unconscious, or like they're sleeping, or like they're out of commission. That's why it was easy to possess Rem, I guess, because Rem is in coma. So that happened, and this, and I'm pretty sure this is Rem. Like, not Rem, but Rem's body. Someone is using it here. The title of this episode was also Empty Shell, which is also trying to make me like my like it's my head is going over there, like, oh, it's like an empty shell. Someone is inside that empty shell. Is you know, yeah, and that was also answer my question: who pushed Subaru? Because, like, from the stairs, there must be someone who pushed Subaru. Who was that, and why would they even do that? Makes no sense. Like, that's why the first person I kind of suspected was Shaula. Because, like, other than Shaula, everyone here were good friends with Subaru. And even if they're disappointed with Subaru, even if they're, like, like, don't know, like, they're, how to react with, after knowing that Subaru's memory is gone, they wouldn't, like, push him down the stairs. Like, what the hell? Like, that's why the first suspect, that person I suspected, was Shaula. Because she was the only one who mentioned how she would not care, not she no not care, but she would like prioritize Flugel's orders before Subaru and his friends like safety. So that's why I was like, oh, maybe she did that, or something happened to her and she did that. But now I'm thinking maybe it was just someone who was out of commission, and whoever, and maybe like someone possessed that person and like pushed them down. It could be Rem. It could be Rem. Like I said, like it could be Rem who pushed him, or whoever was within Rem at that moment. But yeah, but I think that was Rem, because like the hairstyle, the color as well. I can think, like, it was very dark, obviously, but the color as well. It seemed like it was blue color. And like I said, hero. She called him hero. Who else calls Subaru that? Like, I'm pretty sure in season 1 that's what Rem called him, right? In the infamous I Love Emilia scene. Just before that, like, Rem said that, right? Like, Subaru is my hero, or something like that. Something like that said. Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking. Then that would also mean that whoever, is it gluttony? Because whoever possessed Rem in that scene has access to Rem's memories. Otherwise, why would they call him hero? Because that's something that is in Rem's memories, right? And the only person who's involved with memories is Gluttony. Is Gluttony here? I don't know. Another thing that's making me think that like Gluttony is involved is the freaking opening song. Like literally in the opening song, like I've always wondered. I was like, why are they showing Gluttony? Because like like Gluttony is not here. In the opening song, they show Gluttony, right? So that's why. I don't know. You know what? I'll keep that in mind. Another thing, I need to go back, which is here, like the first part where Subaru falls down the quicksand. Where's that part? Just a minute. Wait, when does that happen? That happens the second time, right? Wait a minute. Oh no, that happens. Oh no, that happens the first time. Okay, wait. Okay, so alright, so he falls. I'm going to go scene by scene in this section and see what the hell they were showing. Okay, the first scene I can see is very hazy and everything. They're showing those Mabeasts. You know, those big gorilla looking ones. Oh my god, the next one went by too damn quickly. Just a minute. Happening so quickly. Okay. Right. The second scene is the Mavis again. And this time it's as if they're trying to attack us. Is that Melee on the side? I don't know. The one after that, I have no idea what that is. And then we have that rainbow colored like television thing that, that was the first thing that happened. The second one where Melee kind of talks to him in his ears, that part, what happened, let me see. When she says, how seriously should I take that? Okay, wait. God damn it, just a minute. Okay, so the first scene, we see someone's mouth grinning, like kind of like clenching the teeth. Okay. Then the rainbow. Oh, that's it. Oh, nothing more. Yeah, this is too vague. But one thing that this made me realize is a common point of both these scenes. It's Melee. The first scene showed those Mabeasts. The second scene was also like Subaru was talking to Melee. So, okay, wait a minute. Let me look at Melee's hairstyle. No, I don't think this is like I'm trying to think if this is like because Melee's hair is also kind of bluish, but like no, the person who so speaking to Subaru from behind him, that was I'm pretty sure that was Rem. That hairstyle is Rem and Ram's hairstyle. I'm not saying Ram here because Ram we saw Ram. Oh, another thing I need to check. Was Rem in the wheelchair? I need to check that. Wait a minute. That'll answer a lot of questions. Just a minute. Okay, so the first scene where he sees everyone dead, the wheelchair is empty, right? Wait a minute. Okay, so you can see Ram is like sprawled on top of the wheelchair. Yeah, Rem is not there. Okay, so hmm, yeah. So I'm pretty sure that one was Rem, the one who talked to Subaru from behind. But I feel like there's like Meili. I don't know. No, I think Meili's not involved in this because they just made her seem suspicious at the end. But like I said, the first scene, that weird scene, we see those Mobbies. Why were there Mobbies there? Did Mobbies come here and attack them? Those big gorilla looking ones. Okay, so you know what? Another thing I need to check here. Who were the people who died? Subaru, the first person that Subaru finds was Subaru. Sorry, Shaula. Shaula's dead. Shaula's hand is torn off, wrist is torn off. She's sprawled on the ground. Wait a minute. Another thing I need to check. Okay, so her leg is twisted, left leg is twisted, right part of her stomach is like just clobbered off. Like someone like bit her. Hand is severed from here. The other hand, okay. I'm trying to look at what happened with her head. So her head, upper part of her head is gone. So only her lower jaw is left. Okay. So I'm trying to think like who the hell could do that? So I think it is the Mabis. Otherwise they wouldn't show that thing. So did the Mabis suddenly invade? Because otherwise who the hell is going to kill someone like that? Like, like it's like someone took bites of them. Shaula's like stomach is like bitten off. Like we saw Ram's like middle part of her torso is bitten, like kind of like like has a hole. Um, but that could be like a shot. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, you know what? I need to check the other bodies first. Shaula's like body makes me think someone bit her off. Like it could be the Mabis. Like like someone came and just bit her hands off, and that's what it seems like. Like the wound. So Shaula was dead. Okay, the second person he finds is Ram, right? Let me check. No, the second person he finds is Julius. So it seems like Julius tried to protect Meili, and Julius has like slash wounds. Meili's stomach is like she's clenching her stomach. Is that slash wound? Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I think so because his robe is like cut, like horizontal cuts, like vertical cuts. So it's like someone slashed at him. But then we have Meili, whose whole body is pretty intact. Like her dress and everything is pretty like there's no like slash attacks or anything. But she's clenching her stomach as if someone shot her. So Meili has like a shot wound, it seems like. Julius has like slash wounds, which is very weird. Why does these two have different wounds? As if like they fought like what I'm trying to figure out here, like this is what I think. I think after Subaru stepped out of the tower, Shaula went crazy. Shaula started shooting everyone. I think that's what happened. And then in the end, Shaula also got taken out by something. And there's something I feel like it's like Mabites or something like that, like some sort of like an animal, because like they bit chunks of Shaola off. Like each characters have different wounds. Shaola's wound seems like someone bit her off. Julius's wounds is what is confusing me the most, is because it's slash wounds. Who the hell did that? The only person who I think could do that is Raid Astrea, but Raid Astrea is on top. And why is Julius sitting here like this, as if he was protecting Meili, but Meili has like clenching her stomach as if someone shot her. So these two have different wounds. Okay, let's see the next one. Anastasia. So okay, Anastasia fell down the stairs. And I think like the upper part of her body is okay, so she got sliced in two. So this is no gunshot wound. This is like slash again, like someone like with a sword like did that or something, or like maybe like extreme like force. Someone like and since she's in a staircase, I'm wondering if she went up to Raid Astrea or something. Okay, so who okay. Uh Shaula, Julius, Meili, Anastasia. Wait, where's Ram? I'm pretty sure I saw Ram. Did I miss her? Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure Ram was dead as well. Where's I think I skipped someone. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I missed this part. Okay, so Ram's wound is again. It seems like someone shot her, because unlike Shaola, whose hand was bitten off, like this part was bitten off. Like she has only one wound, which is at the back, but it's like a wound that completely gouged that part out. So either someone like gouged that part out like this, or it was like a shot wound, like someone shot her, which I think it might be Shaola. Yeah, her. Wait, is her heart missing? Wait a minute. I don't know. Right. So Shala has gone. Ram is gone. Rem is missing. Rem wasn't here. Julius is gone. Meili is gone. Uh, Anastasia is gone. Yeah. So as she said, as Subaru says, the only one that he didn't find at that moment was Beatrice and Emilia. Yeah, and Patrash came in later on. Right. So I don't know. Like this is well, like like okay. So all right. So that was that. Now let's look at the second instance where Meili died. Subaru, like Meili talks to Subaru's ears, and then something happens. Subaru sees like his hands are also kind of like scratched or something, like as if someone. So that's why he thinks he's the one who like grabbed like Meili's throat and like killed her. Uh, yeah, because there's no other wound on her body, like someone like yeah. Okay, so this is what I think. Like I said, I think the first instance where Subaru leaves the tower, Shaola goes crazy. And if you remember, Shaola said that if someone leaves the tower, I'm going to kill everyone, or something like that. She said, did she say that she's going to kill everyone? Yeah. So I'm not. I don't remember. Anyways, like something like that happened, and Shaola shot that like worm that comes out. But before he's able to shoot Subaru, I think Subaru fell down the quicksand, and loses his memory for, like kind of goes unconscious for a moment. In that time, I think like something happened with the Mabis, because like I said, they showed like Mabis, like weird like Mabis, like like in that section. um but I think what happens is like Shaola keeps attacking them, I think. And I don't know, maybe like he shot Ram. And and then like I don't know what, that's why I'm saying I'm getting confused about Julius, because Julius's wounds seem like slash wounds, like someone slashed him with a sword. And then Mei Li was like clutching her, like her chest, as if someone shot her. So what I'm trying to think is like she like took a few people out, and then she herself died to something. This something I think is like maybe like the Mabis or something, like, because it seems like they took chunks of her out, as if like by biting out chunks of her. Don't know how the Mabis came here, what's going on, but that's what, like like that's like what I'm thinking. Then Anastasia, I'm not really sure what the hell happened with Anastasia, because it seems like she was coming down the stairs and half part like someone slashed her. And since she was coming down, like her upper part of the body, it fell down the stairs, but the lower part stayed there and it fell. So that's why it like the upper part like got dragged down towards the bottom of the stairs, while the lower part of the body, like it's like as if she was trying to run away, run away down the stairs, and someone slashed at her from the behind or something. And that's why, since she was running down, like her upper body was like leaning down. That's why like her upper part fell down, while the lower part of the body stayed there. And that's what I'm thinking. So I think like the best person who I could think of is like maybe Ray Destria. I don't know. Yeah, right. But anyways, it could be someone else. Because like I said, I feel like there's some sort of possession going on here. Like someone is possessing someone, and like, and that's why we saw like it seemed like Rem was there, who at the end, like in with Subaru. So someone like took control over Rem, and I think someone also took control over Subaru in the second instance, where he like killed Mei Li by grabbing her throat. Again, these are all like things that I'm speculating. I might be completely off the mark. I probably am about a lot of things here. Yeah. Okay, another weird thing happened here, which I didn't really think about, is like when Subaru, like after the quicksand thing happened, when he came in front of the wall which he cannot go through, he started glowing, and then he like came like in front of that part, like that, like he was like at the bottom, like in front of the door, and he's like, what the hell? So that was also another weird thing that happened. I have no idea what that was. And this is where he's like, oh, I'm going to kill everyone, and like he starts like walking up the stairs. Okay. Yeah, and this is where he finds like Shaola, and then all that stuff, like happens. I already talked about that. Patrasche then comes and finds him, and he stabs Patrasche, but Patrasche was still, like just there. And then when, okay, so then this another weird thing happened. It seemed as if the tower was like falling down or something, like falling apart, and like some weird smoky thing, like you can see here, when Patrasche was running, part of her leg, like some weird smoke starts coming out, and like yeah, it like this is like a wound. Okay, you know what, maybe this is why the slash wounds. Like I was thinking, like, who the hell was slashing with swords? Maybe there's no swords involved, some weird thing like this is going on. Like the slash wounds that Julius had, maybe this is what that was. Again, I have no idea what this is. It's like some smoke thing comes out, and then suddenly Patrashe's leg is like just slashed apart. Yeah, and then like like Patrasha kind of uh throws him into that like section, and then Subaru's like, "What the hell is going on?" And then it seems as if someone comes and like takes lops off his head from behind. Now that was Rem. I'm pretty sure that was Rem. Not Rem in that sense, but maybe like someone's controlling Rem at that time. Because again, like I said, a lot of hints. First and foremost, we can literally see the hair color. The hairstyle. It's Rem's hairstyle. It's definitely not Ram because Ram's freaking dead. Number two, she calls him hero, which is something that Rem called Subaru. And like I said, because she said that, this is no ordinary person possessing Rem. It is someone who has access to her memories. So that's why I think it like gluttony is involved somehow with this. You know, there's another thing that another hint I guess you could say why it is Rem at that moment. It is that I think where's that part where Subaru says something along the lines of that the one who killed me was someone's voice I haven't heard. So everyone's voice he has heard here, except who? Rem, who's like who's in coma. She didn't speak. That is why he says like that was a voice that I haven't heard. So it was Rem. Like I myself could have figured it out, but like um the way the voice kind of is here, I cannot like figure out if this is Rem's voice or not. Because like the voice here is quite different. The voice actress kind of like did the voice a lot differently here, I think. Okay, so yeah, and then he wakes up, obviously he dies. Okay, another thing. She says that the person who lopped his head off try to figure it out next time. So, whoever this is knows Subaru's looping. Yeah, now that I think about it, right? Or maybe this is just a like a way of speaking, like, oh, next time figure it out. Like, yeah, I didn't think about it. Why would you say it like that? Try to figure it out next time, as if this person knows that Subaru's looping. Nobody here knows that Subaru's looping, right? Except, except who? Do the witches know that he's looping? I think, right? I don't remember. Like obviously Ekidna know. Yeah, the witches know. I'm pretty sure the witches know because Ekidna also knew like that and that's why Subaru kind of broke down in front of her. In season two, I think, or was it season two? It was season two. Um, so the witches know that he's looping. Who else knows that he's looping? That's it, right? Then then my theory about this being gluttony falls apart here. Because oh my god, I don't know, I was pretty convinced that this is gluttony because like uh, he has access to the memories. Like I don't know how gluttony is here, but I was thinking maybe there's something to do with gluttony. But I don't know. Now I'm thinking something else maybe. Like this is someone else. Because whoever this is probably has some kind of idea that Subaru is looping. Maybe they do not exactly know like the nature of the loop, but they know that Subaru like is like repeating these things. That's why. Otherwise, why would you say something like this? Like try to figure it out next time. Okay, well I don't know. Anyways, let's continue. I'll just keep these things in mind, and if I'm guessing we'll get more clues in the next episode, so we'll probably be able to put things together little by little. All right, the next scene we get to see is then Subaru was like, "All right, I'm not going to say tell anyone that I'm missing my memories," and he does that, and he's like trying to figure out who killed them, One thing Subaru says here is like, I'm going to find out if it's connected to the reason I'm getting killed. If the memory thing. Frankly, I could see killing someone over something you don't want them to remember. Yeah, but it's hard to imagine killing someone because they forgot something. Yeah, that's a good point, I guess. Okay, and then Ram comes in, Shaola comes in, and like he gets a little bit traumatized because he saw Shaola dead. That whole thing. And then like Ekidona comes in, Julius comes in. Later on, Subaru talks to Julius about like, he talks in a very vague manner. Obviously, he doesn't have a lot of memories, but he kind of made the questions in such a way that it's very like neutral. So he's able to have a proper conversation, but Julius is like, no, like I don't want to talk to you anymore. Leaves. Shala was there with him just in case, like Subaru needed help. Subaru brought Shala with him, and then that whole section happens where like he hugs Shala. Yeah, that. Okay, and then that next section where he was talking about Patrash, and then Meili overhears, and Meili's like, oh, like Emilia and Beatrice are going to be sad if they hear about this. All right, and then that whole conversation happens, and then Meili says something like, oh, like what about yesterday? Well, just a minute. What does she say? What you said yesterday? How seriously should I take? Wait, just a minute. Oh, okay, yeah. Then the thing that happens, the transition that happens, it seemed like someone like it was Meili. Yeah, her teeth were clenched. She was like tears streaming down her eyes. Yeah, and so Subaru probably like killed her, but then the location is different. That's also another thing I didn't think about. So what happened? He killed her and dragged her down here? Like what? Again, obviously it's not Subaru who killed him. It's something, someone within him, and whoever it was within Rem in the previous instance that killed them. Right. And then there was written here, Natsuki Subaru was here in the hand. There's also another thing that's very bugging me very much. There's a it's a bit weird, but I'm getting the feeling that there's two Subarus here somehow. But then again, that would make no sense because even if there's like Subaru's like there's two personalities switching between Subaru, why the hell would one Subaru want to kill these people? I mean, what I'm thinking here is like when Subaru's getting these blackouts, some other personality is there within him that is taking over. But like I said, if even if this personality is like the other Subaru, like the one who like like because he lost his memories, and that's why I'm thinking like maybe he didn't lose his memories, but this is like a separate Subaru. So one Subaru is like who has all the memories, and then there's like the other Subaru, which is this, who doesn't have the memories. So that's why I'm thinking even if this new Subaru who's losing like like who's lost the memories and who's kind of blacking out, if the other Subaru takes over, why the hell would he kill them? Because the reason why I think there's like multiple Subarus like who's going on, because there's a lot of the sections where it seems as if the anime is kind of trying to hint that there's two Subarus here. Because there's a lot of sections where Subaru's like talking to him in third person. He's saying like, "Oh, Natsuki Subaru," like like what would Natsuki Subaru do, or something like that. He's saying. Um, in the previous episode as well, there were sections where it seemed very weird the way he was speaking, as if he's speaking to two versions of himself. Like like yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so that's where it ended. So this is the conclusion that I've come to. For now, I'm pretty sure, like, these are the things I'm very much convinced, like 100% convinced. I'm 100% convinced that someone took over Rem. Otherwise, like, and that was Rem who locked off Subaru's head. It was pretty damn obvious. That I'm pretty much convinced. Another thing I'm convinced is that obviously the second part where Meili died, it was Subaru probably who killed her, but it was not Subaru at the same time. It's something else, you know. And now this is the part where I'm not 100% sure, but this is like, I think like someone is hopping bodies, taking over like Subaru and like like maybe like Rem, like when they're like out of commission, and it's the same entity who's doing this. This part I'm not 100% convinced, but this is just a theory. Another theory is that I think Shala also probably killed someone over here, like when she went crazy and she probably killed a few, then Shaula got killed herself. And I think it was like some sort of Ma beast or something, because it's like parts of her, like chunks of like her bodies were eaten, it seems like. You know, that's also another thing that I'm not 100% sure, but it's just like a something that I'm thinking. Then what else? And then obviously the whole Subaru thing, like I said, it is like and this is like, I'm not extremely convinced. This is like very low percentage I'm convinced. Is that like maybe there's like two versions of Subaru, that is like something's going on here. Like, since we're seeing everything from this Subaru's perspective, the other whatever is going on we are not able to see here. But there's a possibility there's like a different Subaru or something. This is, I'm not at all like like confident about this, but it's kind of bothering me, a few of the things. Oh, another thing which I said is like, this is something that I just noticed, like I said, that when Rem or whoever that was speaking, she said that try to get it next time. So whoever it is has knows that Subaru is looping. Who the hell would it be? Like, like the only one I know that knows about Subaru looping are probably the witches, right? Who else? Subaru himself knows that he's looping. Again, like I said, this weird part of me that is thinking like there's like a different Subaru, like, so maybe, I don't know. Either way, these are the things that are bothering me, and these are the things that I'm kind of like like half convinced, not like fully convinced. There's a few things that I'm kind of convinced. Like I said, the whole thing with Rem, I'm pretty sure that was Rem's body. That I'm pretty much convinced. But there's like these few things that I'm not convinced, and like, either way, it's a mixed bag. A lot of questions, like we have. Let's wait and see. And yeah, and see how this goes and what's exactly happening. Yeah, very mysterious, this whole like part, because there's like a lot of things here which we don't know like exactly what's going on. Like, there's like some sort of entity here which we are not aware of, and that is what is making this even more difficult to deduce, because unless we have a little bit of clue of what's going on, like, we won't be able to guess anything here. Anyways, you know what, let's wait and watch. Let's see what happens. And there you go, that was it. That was my reaction to episode number 9 of ReZero season 4. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next week with another episode. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.